What's up, my peoples? You are now caught up in another episode of Mental Telepathy's Arena, and I am your host and lyrical genius, Black Titanium, baby. Yeah, we're gonna dive off into the show in a real live way, man. We're gonna talk, as you know, the subject topics, the subject matters they will vary, all for the sake of the youth, man. For the youth to be able to do the mathematics, man, and help them understand that two plus two equals 10 around here, man. But nevertheless, here I am. I'm still caught up in the trenches, you know, and but so was the world. They finally caught up to a brother, you know, and I'm see me myself. I'm blessed even in the midst of adversity, because like I told you in my previous videos, God already trained me for the circumstances, man. I've been training all my life for the moments now, this current moment, and the moments to come, man. And regardless to what you may hear from other niggas whispering in your ear, trust me. If them niggas ain't got me on their team, they gonna die off, man. A lot of these niggas think. You ever seen the type of black people that think because they're intelligent because they know some white people? A bunch of these niggas are like that, man. And the crazy part about it is, when this thing jump off, man, as we bear witness to the biblical events in the days of Revelations, when this thing jump off, them white people are gonna shoot a bunch of them niggas, man. Those are the first ones they gonna dispose of. Is the house nigga. The house nigga is gonna be the first. You would have to be a stupid and one thing you gotta understand about white people, they are not stupid like that. If you sit by and you watch niggas sell out their mothers, their brothers, their sisters, sell out their people for crumbs, just to be accepted on the social status, come on, man. Ain't nobody gonna put you on their team like that. And a lot of these niggas who think that they on their team, you gonna find out different, man. Cause one thing you gotta understand is that white people are not that stupid, man. They are not that stupid, man. They know, because they know that if they start losing against China or somebody, they know these niggas gonna sell them out. They gonna sell out for them then and get on their side. And that's black people, man. They lined up 1,000 miles long, eager to snitch on a nigga. Yeah. But my thing is, I really didn't want to delve off into the show. I know I took a detour, but I really didn't want to delve off into the show like that. I basically just want to, give the youth some enlightenment for the day. You feel me? Because I got a bunch of niggas that's trying to suppress these videos, and they trying real hard, man. Not no not only the fact that they trying hard, but now I got Google, and them niggas at Google is trying to, they trying their best to make niggas videos disappear, all type of shit, man. These niggas are really some sucker ass niggas. Yeah. And they keep their snitches rolling by all day. Real talk. Bitch niggas, if you ask me. But anyway, we're gonna delve off into the show in a very special way, man. Because the youth deserve to learn, man. Real talk. The youth deserve to learn. And now that school is done with and niggas is isolated in the house, all the grown up people could think about, all these sell out ass niggas could think about is, Go to the plantation. I gotta get to the plantation, man. I don't care. I don't care what y'all do, man. I'm going to work, man. I don't care. You know, I don't care. That's how these. That's they. Especially the black woman. She would drop her kids off in the gutter just to get to work. Y'all sit right here until I get back. Yeah. They'll leave little kids in the house and all that. They do it all. They do. I know a few people that do that shit. A few black women that do that shit. They leave their kids right up in the house, man, and they not even of age until they for 8 hours straight, and 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 a lot of them don't even go straight home. They go to happy hour or some shit. Real talk. There's a few bitches that got caught like that too. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that wasn't nobody going to check up on the kid or something like that. And a lot of these bitches, they leave their kid in the house, man. A lot of these fucking hood rat bitches that don't care nothing about their kid. They'll leave the kid right up there in the house, man. And they'll just give the kid some instruction. If you want to cook something, here, I'm going to cook this for you. It's going to be pre-done. Some old fuck. Yo, it's just a sad situation to watch, man. This is why we gotta speak up for the youth, cause I hear a lot of these niggas, they roll around trying to give these women all these props, because we live in a day and time of the worship of the goddess, of the worship of the woman. These niggas are so thirsty that they worship women now. Because a lot of these niggas was rapists and pedophiles, and these women are now holding on to their deep dark secrets. So them niggas gotta walk on pins and needles, you know, until that little 7 year statute of limitation is up. You feel me? Yeah. Until that 7 year statute of limitation is up, man. So a lot of us, man, we gotta speak up for the youth, man, because a lot of our people don't care about our youth, man. And when they come outside, they got targets all on their back, man. The black youth got they got way more pressure on them than we did when we was growing up. You know what I'm saying? At least when we went to school, nigga, we was able to concentrate on doing work. We didn't have to worry about what gang we had to go to. We didn't have to worry about who we had to fight. You know what I'm saying? When we got outside, I had a serious crew of niggas with me. And all of them niggas was older than me. They was my protectors, so I ain't never had to worry about a nigga doing nothing to me in school. You feel me? I had some niggas with me that was straight thorough. Anytime a nigga told me to meet him outside, I just tell them niggas, yo, man, that nigga told me to meet him outside. I ain't gonna lie, I was like 11, 12. I couldn't fight at all. Like, them niggas them niggas was motherfucking beast. Them niggas was the beast. Get on a nigga ass, so I wasn't even worried about that. But now, back to the essence of the conversation, man, and yeah, the youth, they under way more pressure, man. And you know what? And this is why I'm so glad that school has ended, man, the way it did. And that could only be God. Because for a lot of the youth going to school, man, it was like going to a penitentiary setting. It was really a school to prison pipeline. And God just put a stop to that shit. Because basically what they was doing, they was snatching children's souls. They was snatching the youth souls right up in the classrooms, man. This is what I mean by the black woman dropping her children off into the hands of their own enemies. She knows this shit is gonna happen. But what the black woman do, she'll help the system cheat these little niggas out of their fathers. And then when a school label them ADHD, it's really not ADHD. It's really I miss my father syndrome, and they know it. This is why I'm glad that school ended the way it did. I'm glad it ain't no more school, man. You had a bunch of racist white ass teachers who couldn't stand black people. They couldn't stand teaching them, you know. So now they just sit at home and give them a little couple of packets, and they tell them, yeah, man, hey, take this packet, man. Just give it to us. Finish it out, man. We'll pass you. You know what I'm saying? And when you get to 12th grade, We'll just let you graduate. We'll have some old mock graduation. And when you graduate high school, nigga, we'll just throw a bachelor's degree in there, man. Any school of your choice, Duke University, just let us know. This is how they get down, man. This is how it's gonna be, man. Real talk. We'll throw a bachelor's in there, man. If you want to be a doctor, just we'll give you a 5-hour course and we'll give you a doctorate, man. Real talk. But nevertheless, man, I'm glad school ended, man, for the black youth. I am so happy about that, man, because I knew for a fact that they was under pressure, man. Real talk. The black youth was under major pressure, man. First of all, when they come out of their wombs, the womb of their mothers, they got 3 X's on their back right there. Being young, gifted, and black. Yeah, being young, gifted, and black, man. So when you go to school, they can't even concentrate on doing work. They gotta deal with racist teachers, racist redneck ass teachers, and the house niggas who wanted to be accepted on the social status by those racist rednecks to the point where they would fuck over the kids too. It was a lot of that shit going on, man. A bunch of that shit. So basically, that's why I'm glad that school actually is out for the youth, man. I'm glad that they don't have to go to school no more, man. I know it may sound harsh to others, man, who's them slave minded ass niggas. But I'm praying for my youth, man. I'm praying for all black youth, man. Because our youth are being targeted for extermination, man. And they targeted them to send them to these private prisons and all type of nonsense, man. So I'm praying for my youth, man. That don't mean I'm gonna let niggas take use children to play on my emotions. Nah. Because I realize, man, once these children become a product of their environment, and the mother help the system cheat them out their father, and then all of a sudden she drag them through the mud and fuck over their confuse their life, turn them into emotionally disturbed ass niggas, and then she drop them off into the hands of their own enemies with the wolves, and let the wolves just ravish their mental. I know once these niggas become a product of their environment, they can't be trusted, man. 15, 16 years old, like I said, you be one of the biggest fools out here to think that a lot of these niggas are children, man. Real talk. They are not children, man. They are demons in training in the wrong hands. And it's a sad thing to watch. So I'm always praying for the black youth, man. Because I already know that the amazing amount of pressure that they are under, man. Real talk. And when the mother's doing them dirty, man, if she got a little girl, the girl gonna grow up to be promiscuous because the mother, she had all type of niggas. She disrespected herself, let niggas disrespect her. So when the girl grows up, she'll go out looking for the very same type of man that her mother used to mess with. Real talk. She'll go out and look for the very same type of man. That's how they indoctrinate them. The mothers, this is how they basically set the example. And this is why a lot of these niggas don't have to go out looking for these chicks, because the mothers trained them already by her being promiscuous. I'm not saying every black woman, because I know some black women who protect their kid. But if a lot of people think because they buy their kids food and they put a roof over their heads, they think that constitutes being a parent, man. But when the main objective, when you're dealing with a child, you have to be able to put think about their mental psyche. You got to be able to protect their mental psyche. That's the most important part about the game, man. And if you're not doing that, you have done your children a grave injustice. You could buy them all the iPads, all the iPhones, everything they want, they still gonna go astray, man. And if it's a little, and if the black woman is raising a little boy, due to the fact that most of these black chicks are bitter towards these rapo pedophile ass niggas who help the system do them dirty, mess over their minds. They bitter towards men. They so bitter towards black men to the point if they raising a son, they they will feminize that nigga. You know what I'm saying? They will straight feminize. I know black women that'll stick their finger up in our son's ass just to feminize him. It'll be three girls in the house. He might have two sisters and the mother, and she'll make the nigga bow down to every one of them chicks, man. All his sisters, and she'll tell the little girl, yeah, slap that little nigga, man. And she'll tell him, you better not do nothing to her either. I've seen it on the regular. A bunch of these black women are fucking sick in the mind. That's why you see so many young black homosexuals coming out now. You got niggas like Dwayne Wade who the white man probably gave this nigga $1 billion to put out that message that his son is gay and he's gonna get a sex change. Because now you just turned probably 1 million black boys into homosexuals just on that note alone. Yeah, our youth is under amazing pressure, man. Along with notice, due to the fact that there's a spiritual war declared on our masses point blank. The mothers is helping these Jamaican niggas and all these niggas that practices witchcraft and voodoo shit. She helping them niggas play tricks on the kids' mind. So that by the time them kids get 10, 11 years old, they already possessed, under possession. Oh yeah, there's a lot of black, sick black motherfucking bitches, man. I mean, sick black bitches. I remember one time I was out in California out in Long Beach. I'm at the Walmart. Let me tell you, I'm at the Walmart. It was like, two people in front, one person in front of me, but in front of that person, there was this lesbian couple, right? So they had a little girl, the little girl was one of their daughters and some shit. And so when the other girl went to pay for it, the other girl was holding the daughter, and I think it was her girlfriend. They was both lesbians and shit. And basically, she was feeling, she was like admiring the little girl, but she was unconscious of what she was doing. She was unconscious of the fact that she was out in public. So she was admiring the little baby girl. The girl was like no more than fucking 2 years old, man. She had her standing up on the counter and shit, and she was like admiring her. But then at the same time, she had a hand cupping the little girl's ass and her finger up, rubbing it back and forth on her pussy. Excuse my language, rubbing it back and forth on her vagina. But she was unaware that she was doing this in public. And she was just caressing her and admiring her, like as if to say, I can't wait till you get a certain age. And I don't even think that she was going to wait then, the way she was doing it. And then she turned around and looked at me, and the other girl was looking at her in a crazy manner. Like we was both looking at her, the girl that was in front of me and me, we was both looking at her like, this bitch is crazy. This bitch is sick. And then she looked over and saw us, and she caught herself. And she stopped immediately. Real talk. I said, oh my goodness. Man, I felt sorry for that little girl. I was like, oh my goodness. Yo, that shit is amazingly fucking fucked up. I was like, I couldn't believe it. I mean, I believed it because I know that fucking black women are just that fucking sick. They are fucking sick. Just like it says in the Bible, in this day and time, they will be birthing monsters. And that's what they're doing. Real talk, they are fucking sick. And basically, no, and everybody gives them a pass because of, if the girl, she got a, if she got a vagina and she got a nice ass and she's pretty and all that, they get a pass on a bunch of shit. This is why, it's said that the hellfire is going to be preoccupied with mostly women. I mean, you don't have to believe me if you don't want to, but a lot of people going to see. Real talk. I'm not saying that because I'm bitter towards women. I'm not saying that because I hate women. Nah. I'm just telling you what it is. And in this day and time, I could basically see why. Before I didn't understand. I was like, why would it be all women? Not all women, but mostly women. But now, my nigga, I know a lot of black women are going. True story. Yeah, man. Me and the girl, we we both was looking at this bitch like we was both ready to pounce on this bitch. For real. And then she looked over and caught herself and was like, she was embarrassed, like she just stopped immediately. Oh yeah, man. You got a lot of black women out here, man, that's basically feminizing their sons before they even get out the house. They make them bow down to every chick in the house, man. This is why you see niggas like Kevin Durant and them niggas come out and say, yeah, my mother she was the best thing that ever happened to me. Oh my. This nigga starts crying on TV. Yeah. Because they make these, they think that the mother raised them right, but what she did, she just feminized the nigga. Made him emotionally disturbed. The nigga could cry at the drop of a dime. You see the state of, not the no, to knock Kevin Durant, because that's my man. I like the way the nigga could ball out of control. But I'm just making an example because basically you see the way he gets so sensitive on social media. This nigga's ready to kill himself when all that shit happens, man. Because he's been raised by women who feminize, who's effeminizing these little boys, man. And they make these niggas bow down to women, and they make these niggas, they instill fear in these niggas for the police, the white people, and all that shit. By the time they grow up, man, them niggas is emotional wrecks. These niggas are emotional wrecks. But, even though they might have a lot of money or whatever, that shit don't erase, man. That shit don't erase none of that. Real talk. Real talk. You see how they mind fucked the nigga out of getting off the Golden State Warriors. Even though it was a bunch of shit behind closed doors, but I'm not concerned with that, man. That niggas got millions and all that. So in my eyes, a bunch of them niggas ain't nothing but spoiled millionaires. But so we gonna move on. You feel me? We gonna move on. But back to the essence of the conversation, yeah, man. Our youth are in trouble, man. Defenseless, defenseless little children, man, they can't get past these niggas, man. When your worst enemy is the one that you love the most, that's the one that's supposed to protect you, they ain't got a half a chance, man. And I know when the white people be in the sports bars, I know they be having them crazy jokes about us, man. We are the butt end of every culture's jokes, man. Real talk, we are the butt end of every culture's jokes. You gotta laugh at this shit, man. It's like, how could the people be so stupid? This is why they treat us like they treat us over in China. No, I was seeing a lady the other day. She went to China, and she tried to get in the shop. This is before this COVID-19. This was a few months ago, when all these niggas was high rolling, and you couldn't tell these niggas shit. They thought they was the shit until God brought these niggas crashing back down to earth. But she was over in China, so she basically wanted to get inside of this little museum they had. It wasn't nothing dealing with her culture. It was a bunch of Chinese artifacts. See, but when the people are dealing with self-hatred, like I said, one of the symptoms are that they will reach out to every other culture to be accepted on the social status, to the point even when they'll fuck over their own children, they'll fuck over their own kids. So she you know, the Chinese motherfuckers, they don't like black people because basically their philosophy is that, man, you niggas, no, their philosophy is that, no, black people are so weak. Yeah, their philosophy is that black people in America are weak, man. They weak, and it's true. These niggas are fucking. It don't matter how much money they got. They some weak-minded motherfuckers. So basically, when they go when most of these niggas go over to other countries, they be like, man, they don't even want to be affiliated, man. They tell these motherfuckers, man, get the fuck out of here, man. We don't want China. And so basically, that's what they was telling the lady. She was trying to get in the motherfucking the shop, and she was telling the motherfucker, y'all got money, man. And the Chinese ladies, no black people, no, get out of here. And this bitch was begging this. She was basically trying to beg her, telling her, I'm not I'm not from the ghetto. I got money. No, I'll pay to get in. And she had a girlfriend with her. Her girlfriend basically had to drag this bitch away out of embarrassment. She was like, what the fuck are you doing? You got all this motherfucking money. You begging this bitch to get in? She already told you she don't like black people. On some real shit. And this is the thing, you know, the sick, twisted mind of when you're dealing with self-hatred, people of self-hatred who are stuck in the identity crisis. This is why our youth are in trouble, man. Because they have nobody to give them guidance, man. This is why no other culture wants to be affiliated with us, black people in America. Or black people, period. Because these niggas are weak, snitch-ass, a bunch of rat-ass niggas. A bunch of sick-minded people, man, who will fuck over their own people, man. So when you go to other countries, you find out just how these niggas feel about you. Real talk. She had to drag the lady away, man, and asked her. She slapped her on the forehead and be like, "What the hell are you doing?" You know, she already told you they don't want no black people in there. Why would you be trying to, you know, deplete your wealth in the hands of their culture when she told you that she don't like black people? But this is black people though. Soon as they got their little stimulus checks, them niggas ran off to the Asian and the Chinese shop, gave them motherfuckers. If them niggas was worried about their money dwindling, they not worried about it no more, man. Cause they had motherfucking lines going around the block at every beauty supply store. They had lines triple lapping around the block when bitches got those checks, man. And all they wanted was some weave. And you know when they got money, they're gonna buy the most expensive weave. They're gonna buy the most expensive products. Yeah, that shit that costs $200-300 a pack. Yeah, and them bitches spent every dime on that shit. But back to what I was saying, man. Her girlfriend had to basically drag her ass away, man. She was straight up embarrassed. She was like, I can't believe you fucking was doing that shit, man. You got all this money, you got all this class, you got a good ass job, and you sitting up here begging these motherfuckers to get in. Straight begging these niggas to get in. And she just want to show motherfuckers, they just, you know, they just want the attention. She just wanted to show them, listen, I have money, I am of importance. Please let me in. And the Chinese lady was like, man, get the fuck out of here. We don't even want y'all here. That's what they doing to Muslims out there too, man. They treating the motherfuckers like shit. They got all type of restrictions on them. But this is what happens when you sell out your religion, when you compromise your deen, when you compromise and try to be accepted by everybody else on a social status except for God. Real talk. This is what happens. Yeah, they doing Muslims bad out there, man. Because these motherfuckers want to go over there and they want to be accepted by these motherfuckers, knowing that these niggas are idolaters, they worship statues, all that shit. And they know that they know how that shit is supposed to not go. But nevertheless, I just wanted to give you a little food for thought, man. I'm praying for our youth. I'm always praying for the youth, man. And we got to do better, man. We got to treat our youth better. And just remember, to never fear the one who can lead you to the hellfire, but fear the one who can put you in it and leave you there. You have watched another episode of Mental Telepathy's Arena, and I am your host and lyrical genius, Black Titanium. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I know a bunch of you jealous ass culture vultures are not, because you just want to bite my shit and try to put it on your show, on wherever other TV show. But peace. I'm out.